Ready? And listen to me. Don't be weird about it. Weird. Okay, that was a lot.
Start spreading the
Yeah,
news.
I'm
leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Well, everybody, it's showtime, everybody.
Everybody, it's showtime.
Well,
now that you're all trapped here with us,
thank God.
it's showtime.
Now that we've closed the door to this express train.
Get ready. We're going all the way 59th to 125th Street, baby.
And we will be subway performing.
We will be. There may be some acrobatics involved.
I'm going to be kicking in all directions.
Yeah, we may flip upside down. If we kick you, we're not held liable.
Nope.
If you're listening, I think you might want to run over to our YouTube channel and watch because there's dancing happening right now.
Yeah.
Maggie's actually fully breaking at the moment. She's on her head.
I'm breaking and you can't even tell.
You can't even tell. You're just listening and you're like, well, I guess I have to believe them. So
I guess.
YouTube people, if you know, you know.
I'm a really talented B-girl.
She is.
Well, that's Bailey.
Yeah. And that, as we've said, is Maggie.
And this is Don't Be Weird About It.
NYC edition.
We heart NY.
Yeah, if you can't tell from my shirt, which listeners, you can't because you can't see famously.
They're blind.
Famously, you guys are fully blind. I am wearing an I Heart NY shirt. I'm going to move my mic so you can see it.
Look at her tits. It says I Heart NY and it's pink. It's on brand for her.
Cute.
Where'd you get that?
I actually got this at a thrift store.
Okay, cute.
I think it was at the Other People's Clothes thrift store, which I love that store because they do everything by color. So you're like, ooh, I wear,
that's nice.
Guys, I'm giving you my secrets right now. I wear pink during Don't Be Weird About It. We have kind of a pink and blue thing going on. I don't know if you guys
picked up on that,
but I usually wear pink. Maggie usually wears blue. So I would go to Other People's Clothes and I go over to the pink little rack and I look through, I see what they got. And they did this shirt. And I wanted to ironically wear an I Heart NY shirt or sweatshirt, but I just never bought one. Because I'm not going to be a tourist.
Sure.
But getting it at a thrift store feels
different.
So I got it and I love it. It's perfect.
And it's true.
And I do heart NY.
Exactly.
Famously.
Famously.
And Maggie, what are you wearing?
I'm going to move my mic stand.
Let's model it.
But I'm wearing a Knicks tank top.
Go Knicks! Knicks! It's so slutty and short. We love it. And blue.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. We are in underboob watch territory with this top.
Hey, we'll be on the watch. Don't worry.
But it is blue, which is my color. And I bought this because I am undeniably a bandwagon fan of the Knicks.
There we go.
I live directly next to a sports bar. And during this season of life, aka when the Knicks are in the playoffs, it's like a if you can't beat them, join them situation.
It's fun.
I'm either not sleeping or I'm down at the bar and I'm watching the game.
It's
and
a
I'm
good time.
cheering and I'm having so much fun.
It's fun.
And I've decided I'm leaning in.
Yeah.
So I'm a Knicks fan now.
I'm a Knicks fan. So yeah, Maggie and I live in New York.
Hey, we live in New York. We talk about it all the time, but we thought, what if we talked about it more?
What if we talked about it more and like only about it?
Yeah.
For a whole episode.
We can't even, New York is so beautiful and multi-layered.
It's a character of its own. It's a person.
It's its own identity.
It's its own identity.
And it has its own, and there's so many different corners of that we could talk about this for many episodes. So this might just be part one even.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far we get. We have some topics though to cover.
Yeah.
And I think this goes out to the New Yorkers. It also goes out to those who visited New York, who want to visit New York. You've never visited New York. You're going to learn a lot.
But something I love about New York is that it has historically welcomed the masses.
Yes.
Including people escaping their small hometowns like us. So before people come for us in the comments being like, you're not a New Yorker unless for 5 generations you've been in tenement houses or whatever. I don't know.
We get it.
We get it. I'm coming up on a decade. You're coming up on a decade.
Yeah.
And we were here through COVID, which I think gives us extra credit.
I agree. I think that added like 2 years. Eli, as a native New Yorker, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't hold fast and strong loose like rules on this. Like I think once you've lived here for 10 years and like,
okay, but what about us who've lived here less than 10 years, but we're here during COVID?
I mean, you guys live here. You're New Yorkers now.
Like, we're not leaving either.
No, yeah, the entire Don't Be Weird About It team is New Yorkers now because we are too.
Hey, we love it here. We love New York so much.
We heart and why?
Yeah, honestly, there's been some hate online about transplants.
Oh yeah, well there always is,
and there always
recently
is,
and always
100%. I don't consider myself to be in the firing line there, but
yeah, I also feel like we don't behave like certain like quote unquote transplants do.
Totally,
like the behavior that's like derogatory online. That's like I don't feel like we're doing much of that stuff.
No, it's like a lot of times it's just like people come here for an extension of college and then they get married and move back to their like Midwestern town or whatever. But they like never had any intention to stay here, which I also think is a great thing for New York to be.
I think that's fair. I think that's fine.
I don't know how to function elsewhere.
True.
At this time, I could figure it out. But
you could figure it out anywhere, but
I don't want to. Tell me about the first time you ever came to New York.
Oh my God. So I first came to New York when I was 12. Famously, we were theater kids. It was over the summer, but it was like a theater group trip to New York. I used to do this like theater intensive throughout the year. It was like a summer camp and then you would audition for the like youth programs and they would run throughout the year. I told you about this recently, actually. It would run throughout the year. We had intense rehearsals every single week. We performed multiple times a year. But within that, there were opportunities to like travel and do things, outreach, whatever.
Yeah.
And they used to, I don't know that they do this as much anymore, but they used to do trips to New York like as families. So like me and my mom both came. We were the only ones from my family. But then like a bunch of other girlfriends of mine and their moms all came. And it was so fun because we stayed in a hotel in Times Square, of course. But they let us have one room that was just for girls. We were between the ages of 12 and I think the oldest was like 14. And then our 4 moms stayed in the room next door. So it was so cute. So
that's like my literal childhood dream. Like imagine how exciting it is to go to New York City and get your own hotel room with your girlfriend.
I was like, I'm Eloise at the Plaza. Literally. It was like the Marriott Times Square.
No,
but I was
so
Eloise at the Plaza. We thought we were so cool.
Yeah, and you were like, we're in Times Square in the middle of it all.
No, it was the best. Yeah. And like back then it was like, yeah, you would only go to Times Square.
Yes.
And the surrounding areas. We go to like Central Park and like, I think we rode in one of those horse carriages in Central Park.
Yeah.
Bad.
PETA's outside banging down the doors.
Is banging at my door right now.
They know what you did.
I saw my first Broadway show.
Okay, what was
on that trip? My first one, we saw multiple during that trip, but the first one was The Little Mermaid with Sierra Boggess starring as Ariel.
Sierra Boggess, my idol growing up.
Oh, she would be.
Yeah.
I'm not a soprano like her, but like you're like, I mean, you even kind of look like her.
I was like red hair soprano.
Yeah, come on.
Perfect.
I love her.
Ariel.
So I saw Little Mermaid, loved it, which I was like a 12-year-old. You're like, this is awesome.
They're roller skating.
Oh my God, literally, they're roller skating. And then because we were like with the theater group, this one we like all saw together. They got us a talk back after the show.
Oh my God, shut up.
And I think certain cast members like chose to go or not go.
Sure.
And the 2 little boys that played Flounder stayed and talked to us and they were like our age. So we thought it was cool. And it was back, do you remember Disney 411?
Of course I remember Disney 411.
They did a backstage tour and it was the 2 boys who were like, we're Flounder on Broadway.
Yeah.
Hey, Disney 411. And it was like a whole thing. And then also on that trip, we saw Mary Poppins.
Exciting.
We saw...
This is like peak like Disney Broadway revival time.
Oh, this was 2007. I'm pretty sure.
Like
I think the year was 2007.
They had cleaned up Times Square and like they were doing
they were like,
thing.
And we're doing Little Mermaid and Mary Poppins.
Yes.
So I saw both of those. We saw The Young Frankenstein.
Oh, exciting.
Which like, again, as a 12-year-old, I knew nothing about.
Totally.
But like seeing it, I was like, this is amazing.
Totally.
And then the last one me and my mom went and saw alone was Legally Blonde. And it was while Laura Bell Bundy was still playing Elle.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'll never forget, she sounded kind of sick.
Of course.
While we were doing the show, or while she was doing the show, while we were seeing the show. And in that last number of Act 1, so much better. The long note, which is like, okay, this was also, I have to set the scene, the same year as The Search for Elle Woods.
Okay, big. I was so locked in, it's not even funny. Yes, which I know exactly what year this is.
My friends that are listening who are like, what is this? They did a reality show The Search for Elle Woods, because Laura Bell Bundy was like the original Elle Woods on Broadway. She was fantastic, like really emulated Reese Witherspoon. It was so good. And they were like, who's going to replace her? So they got all these girls on a reality show to come in and audition. And it was so dramatic.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
And like all of us theater kids
We were
were
like,
obsessed.
it's like Broadway and American Idol put together.
It literally was. And we were obsessed with it. It was so fun. And so what I didn't know was when we were there, the finale of it had not aired. So nobody knew who the new Elle Woods was going to be. But my theater has connections with Paul Kanan, who was one of the judges on The Search for Elle Woods.
Yes.
He was like, he would come to the summer intensive every year and like teach us dance.
Oh my God.
So we knew him. We saw him. He came to our hotel and like chatted with us. And we were like, who's Elle? And he was like, I can't tell you. We were like, who is it? We know you know who it is. Who won? Who is it? And then he did tell us, he was like, well, I can't tell you who it is, but she's at the Legally Blonde Theater rehearsing. And apparently during the show that I saw, she was backstage like doing the show also.
I have full body
just like
chills.
off stage, like mirroring Laura Bell, like getting ready for it. And it was a girl named Bailey. So I was like, Bailey won. But anyways, back to So Much Better.
Yeah.
Laura Bell Bundy is singing So Much Better. I can tell she's a little sick. She sings her last note, which for everybody, it's like this long note for like, how many measures is it?
And because underneath, I can tell you what I sang as like an alto.
And over that, she's singing
just
one note sustained.
Over that.
And it was the big part of The Search for Elle Woods was if they could sing that note or not.
And she's been like dancing and running around.
And she's been dancing, she's been running around. She's been
for 2 hours.
It's the end of Act 1.
Yeah.
She stopped midway through it, took a breath, and then sang the rest of it.
Yeah. She
really went, then before. And I was like, my queen.
Yeah.
But at 12, I was like,
you're like, I came all the way from
unimpressed.
Alabama.
I flew all the way from Alabama for this.
And you can't even hold a note for 32 measures.
Anyways, I loved it. We ate at Schnippers.
Oh my God. Yes, I ate at Schnippers. I think that was the first time I had an aioli.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
I had never heard of aioli.
Yeah, we ate at Schnippers and I was like, this place is awesome. We ate at Junior's had cheesecake.
Yeah.
We had like, we ate at like John's Pizzeria. That's like,
yep.
It's like this cool pizzeria near Times Square or like right off of Times Square.
It like
It's
used to be
in
a
an
bank?
old chapel.
Chapel.
It's a chapel. It's like inside an old chapel. Very cool. You guys should honestly go if you're listening. And we ate at Sardi's as well, I believe. And Ellen Stardust Diner.
Okay, yeah, no, that's involved in mine. Don't worry.
You have to go to Ellen Stardust
That's
Diner.
involved in my first time.
We sat in the basement and I was like, this is lame. And the food was not good.
Yep.
Like the performers were good, I guess, but I'm like, but you're not on Broadway.
No, don't worry.
I'm kidding. I love you guys. I'm sorry that you're working there. One more thing about my trip. We did a like Central Park Day. Oh wait, two more things. One more thing. We did a Central Park Day and we did like relay races in Central Park because it was like, again, like all the theater. So like our director brought us out there and was like, we're going to do egg tosses and like whatever.
Sure.
We were like all spread out. I think we were in Sheep's Meadow or something, all spread out kind of. The moms are like off talking somewhere. Like they're around. We're fine. We're being parented. But a man approached me and one other girl and like was asking to take pictures of us. And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to be child trafficked in New York City.
In New York.
My dream's coming true.
Stranger danger. My dream.
Literally. And I was like,
all
no.
I wanted.
I was like, no, please.
Please.
But yeah, I'll never forget. It was like a weird foreign dude was like, can I take your picture? You're so beautiful. And I was like, no. And I am. Thank you. JK, I'll send you pictures of myself, but I have pictures from this day in Central Park and I am so tragically dressed. It's great. I have like a side part with like bangs here and like braces. I was not cute, but that man thought I was.
But you were cute.
Thank you.
You were just what you were at that time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
And my last thing was at every restaurant we went to, I think we discovered this on like the first restaurant or something. We realized that we could order virgin drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So we would order everywhere virgin daiquiris or virgin margaritas.
Yeah.
Everywhere we went, we'd be like, and can I have a virgin margarita? Thinking we were so cool.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I'm in
And I
New
was
York.
like, because that's not something I can do in Alabama. I can't get a virgin drink there.
No one's making a virgin margarita though for you in Alabama.
But also they could if I asked. But they're probably like, why is this 9-year-old asking?
Literally why.
We did go to Chinatown one day.
Oh, really?
We did go to Chinatown. You have to.
You have to.
And like, oh my God, because I got a clear Dooney and Burke fake purse that was like the logo. So it was clear. It was a clear purse, plastic. Logos all over it. The Dooney and Burke logo, rainbow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to do like the craziest things if you want to get the good purses.
Yeah.
Because you could get the kind of like shitty quality fake
Straight off the
purses
street.
straight off the street. But we did go into the back room of one where they were like, well, we have extra stuff in the back. And we were like, well, show us. And then the police were coming outside, like they heard sirens, and they went into full lockdown mode immediately. They locked us in the back. We stayed. They like locked the door. They closed the grate of like the front of the store. And they were like, don't say anything. And I was like, this is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh my God.
And then they give you your purses in like a black plastic bag.
Yeah.
So you can't tell what's in there.
Yeah.
I'm 12. I didn't know how to haggle or anything. So they'd be like, $30. And I'd be like, okay,
Okay.
for whatever. I'd be like,
Is
yep.
your mom not there?
My mom was there, but she's from Alabama. God, Susan, I love you. Alabama. She's not haggling.
Yeah.
She was like, sure, $30. Great.
Sounds great.
Sounds fun.
Where do I sign?
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not going to be like, okay, no. Okay. What about $20?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So that was my like first New York trip. And then I was like, I'm going to live here the rest of my life.
I can't wait to move there.
I can't wait to move to New York City and live in the Marriott Times Square.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, Maggie,
Yeah.
what was your first trip to New York?
I'm so glad you asked.
I'm so glad you asked. I thought you would never ask.
I thought you would never ask. Okay, so famously, the recession was a hard time for my family. Let's start with the 2008
we'll start
recession.
with 2008.
We had to move across the country. We couldn't sell our house. We were living in a townhouse on mattresses on the floor. Situation, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, if that's considered luxury to some in New York City at this point.
Townhouse for sure. I mean,
Townhouse mattress on the floor,
exactly.
luxury.
And now I'm like, that's so much room. I mean, there was like
That's so much
a
room.
multi-generational family living there, and it was like not three. It was 2 floors, not 3. Anyway,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We were fine again, but
We made it through.
times were hard, and we all shared this one desktop computer. 8th grade going into freshman year of high school. It's that summer. I'm watching America's Got Talent,
AGT,
AGT.
famously.
And I'm like, I'm better than all of these people.
I could do that.
I could do that. And so I secretly recorded a video of me singing Not for the Life of Me from Thoroughly Modern Millie and submitted it online as an online audition for America's Got Talent without telling my parents. I like forged my mom's signature.
You're 14.
I'm 14.
I'm screaming.
I do that. I forget about it. I start high school. I'm not thinking anything of it. I get my braces off. Thank God.
Thank God.
Things are looking up. We moved into a house.
Things are looking up.
Things are looking up.
No more braces and
No more bracelets.
no
I
more
have
floor.
and I have a frame and I have a mattress on a bed frame
That's
now.
perfect.
Huge.
Huge.
So then I get an email
Yeah.
from a producer from America's Got Talent.
Stop.
And they're like, we loved your video audition.
We love Thoroughly Modern Millie, big Sutton Foster fans.
loved it. We'd love for you to come in audition in person in New
Stop.
York.
That's crazy.
And I'm in tears at this point.
Of
I'm
course.
like, my dreams are coming true.
You said I made it.
I fucking made it.
I got the golden buzzer.
I go downstairs. I said, Mom, I forged your signature. I auditioned for America's Got Talent, and they're sending me
We're sending me to New York City.
We have to go, please. It's in 2 weeks. And she was like,
Oh my God, it was in 2 weeks?
2 weeks is generous too. Like it might have been even shorter than that.
Oh my God.
And like of a turnaround because it was definitely after homecoming that I
Yeah.
got this of my fucking 14-year-old timeline. But
It was after homecoming.
and the weekend we went
Before Christmas.
The weekend we ended up going for the audition was Halloween weekend
Oh.
and marathon weekend.
Oh shit.
So best weekend of the year in New York, by
Yeah.
the way. Best weekend to go, but craziest weekend to go. Anyways, and my mom was like, all right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take you.
Thank God.
And in the email, they were like, we really encourage you to make signs, make t-shirts, and like bring as many people as you want to cheer you on.
Stop. That's
So-
funny.
I know. So my 3 best friends at the time, I was like, can I please bring them? And my
Yeah.
mom was like, fine. So she rented a like giant minivan. So
I was
and
gonna say you lived closer. If I would have done that, they would have been like, Bailey, we can't afford
can't,
a
no.
flight right now.
no, we just like drove.
Yeah, you could drive there.
We drove. My dad worked in hotels.
Yeah.
So we stayed in New Jersey in a hotel. And he got the friends and family rate to stay at the
Yeah.
hotel for like 2 nights. And we got 1 hotel room and all my mom and these 4 teenage girls all stayed in this 1 hotel room. Okay. In Rutgers, New Jersey. So my mom has 4 teenage girls in a minivan, young teenage girls in
How
a
long is that
minivan.
drive also?
It's like 6 hours with no traffic to Jersey.
Yeah.
But with traffic, probably 7, and which felt like nothing. It flew by for me.
Yeah.
And we had Sirius XM radio in the car. And when I tell you the first time I heard the song I Got a Feelin' by the Black Eyed Peas was on the way driving to New York City, and they were playing it every hour. Like it was like one of those. But by the end, we were like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to Sunday. And my mom was like driving like,
We know what to say.
Okay, so we had the feelings we had.
The vibes were high.
By the way, so we take the New Jersey train, then we come up from Penn Station, like into. We like came up into Penn Station, right into like Times Square. Like we went straight up. We were like
Crazy.
running up.
Yep.
Just googly eyes. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
And we were like, we need to eat dinner. And we were like, look, there's Planet Hollywood. And we literally were like, perfect.
The Planet Hollywood.
We were like, a table for 5, please.
Please, mister.
So we go into Planet Hollywood. And I don't know if you've been to Planet Hollywood in Times Square.
I have.
Okay. There's giant screens everywhere.
Yeah,
and they're
I think on one of my theater trips to New York, we went to Planet Hollywood.
I'm sure it's like, again, a great
like
group
the burger,
setting.
you know,
Yeah,
it's whatever.
exactly. So we sit there, they seat us, and when I tell you, the first time I ever heard the song Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, like it had been released that day probably.
Oh my God.
And it literally was like, New York, like on the screens. I was like, what? They wrote a song for me to come to New York?
Yeah,
like that's what it felt like.
Ever loving
I was
mind.
crying. It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
We went to go see Phantom of the Opera.
Of course.
And I was like, the streets sparkle. Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful here. You're literally on 34th Street, by the way.
Yes.
You're literally in the armpit of New York, by the way. Oh, I love that.
Oh, it was the best thing that had ever happened. And it was the best thing that had ever happened to me. So we take the New Jersey Transit back, but we couldn't find our track. And I remember so specifically, like, it's post-theater. There was, like, only one more train back to New Jersey to, like, the specific line at, like, this hour of night.
Of course.
And so we were, like, kind of panicking going through Penn Station. And we got in an elevator and a man had just pissed in it. And it smelled so badly. And I was like, my mom was like, yep, that's also the reality of New York City.
Yeah, I was going to say New York City, the highest highs and the
lowest
lows.
lows. We go back, we sleep on the floor in Rutgers, New Jersey, but we wake up early because we have got to get to the Javits Center.
The Javits
Center. It was at the Javits Center.
Of course it was.
Of course. We get there so early.
Yeah.
I cannot fathom how many people were there. There were so many people there. You know when you go to... Or when you watched one of like American Idol or America's Got Talent or whatever, and they're like, look how many people came out to audition in New York. And it's like giant crowds of people being like, ah.
Oh, yeah.
That was what I was experiencing. But then all of those people aren't going in front of the judges, right? And like filming their auditions.
Right. No.
They're going in front of producers, and then the producers are cutting it down to a very small amount. Okay. So... But what was fun about that is we came in, we're like all being filed in, and they made shirts my friends made shirts that said Maggie's Got Talent.
Oh my God.
And she was like,
and she does.
A producer saw us and was like, I love you guys. You're going right in the front of every shot. So if you pull up this episode, I did make it to the episode.
No way.
And Nick.
Well, now we have to find this episode.
Nick Cannon. Yeah. I'm so sure my mom wouldn't get rid of the DVR that they had owned their entire life. Whenever I was like, Mom, cable boxes are like not needed. She was like, but I have recorded every time you've been on the news, and when you were on America's Got Talent, I still have that on there. I'm like, we can just record it. Does it work to a phone? Don't worry. I'm sure she has it somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway, we will try and get.
We'll do our best.
But like literally the beginning of the New York episode is Nick Cannon standing like up on a box or whatever, and like it's zoomed super tight on his face, and I'm like this. And then he's like, and we're here in New York, and then they like hard zoom out, and it's like a huge crowd.
Oh, for sure.
We were doing that for like a fucking hour, like a bunch of different shots and different options, and I was like, Nick Cannon is literally right there, the star of Drumline. Like that was huge for me. But there was like some other convention happening in the other part of the Javits Center.
Always.
And they were like, all right, we are going to ask you guys to actually not scream and just pretend to scream. And I was like, this is movie magic.
Yeah.
So instead of like, they were like, look like you're screaming all out, be so excited. So they would be like, we're here in New York. And we were like, And then they just like edited sounds
so
of
crazy.
screams on top of us. Anyway, then from there, they like funnel you into like different groups. So like all the singers are in one group, all of the miscellaneous, all the jugglers, all of the, like there were so many fucking freaks
Dancers.
there.
Yeah.
Dancers,
Oh, yeah.
everything. And then within the singers, they were like 18 and under this way, girls this way, boys this way. So everything you're sorted, whatever.
Yeah.
But you had to, if you were under 18, you had to have a legal guardian in the room with you. And then they broke you up into 10s. So you would go in the room 10 at a time, and you would just step up and do your thing.
Oh gosh.
100%. And so my mom was in the room with me. The thing I remember the most clearly about this audition is there was a mother and a daughter right next to me, and the daughter was auditioning, but so was the mom. And the mom was doing a monologue.
What? A monologue?
She goes, I'm gonna do a monologue and a song. This was okay. Also, this was right after Susan Boyle had her moment. Okay. So mom gets up there. She does this monologue. She's like, well, I was out there doing the laundry. And I'm like, why? It's like the worst case, like funny audition.
Yeah.
And I'm in the room with her trying not to laugh. Her daughter sings and and then I step up. I'm like, Maggie Ludwig, not for the life of me. I was like, burn the bridge, bet the store.
Your little song.
Whatever. I bring down the house. Don't worry.
I bring down the house.
But I had to do it a cappella. You couldn't even have like a note to start.
Oh, that's
like,
so weird.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah.
Anyways, but they recorded on a flip video camera.
Perfect.
And then I came out and my friends were talking to Nick Cannon. He was hanging out like around and they were like, hi, can we get a picture with you?
Oh my God.
Just so cool. Anyways, that was the first time I ever came to New York.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we went to Ellen's Stardust Diner that night.
Of course. Wait, so I guess you didn't make it on America's Got Talent?
Never heard from them.
I'm like, you're leaving us with a cliffhanger on that one.
You're right. That's the end of that story.
And that's the end of that.
And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere.
A big adjustment for moving to New York is learning how to navigate the city
Yes.
and exist in crowded community.
Yes.
Because other places, especially in America, have a lot of space.
Yeah.
And New York,
Or they're just not big commuter places.
so you never have to be around
People
people.
are in cars. People are maybe taking some public transit, whatever, but not to the sheer amount that New Yorkers are.
Correct.
We're not on the sidewalks as much.
Exactly. And the sidewalks are quite small for the number of people that have to walk on them.
That as well.
So I'm always like, y'all, when you come to New York, you need to imagine when you're walking around that you're in a car.
Yeah.
If you were driving a car on the road and then you just stopped, you would get fender bended and everyone would hate you.
Yeah. And hey, that happens here too.
And that happens here, both in cars, but with people.
Well, both in cars, but with people.
But especially
you will
with
get into
people.
a fender bender.
Yes.
And everybody hates you.
And everybody hates you.
Yeah.
So think about
So
that.
Maggie and I decided we're going to share some New York
Top
City
tips.
rules of the road.
Yes.
This applies to the sidewalks. This applies to the real roads. This applies to the subways.
Yes.
This applies to the trains. This applies to the buses. It applies
Yes.
to all of it.
And the number one rule is be aware
Just be aware.
that there are other people besides you on planet Earth.
Yeah.
And on this block.
Yeah.
That's number one. Be aware.
Yeah. Be aware.
Yeah.
Just be aware at all times. Maybe we start on the actual sidewalk and then we can move underground. Let's start on the sidewalk. So we're being aware when we're walking down these small streets, especially, hey, if it's a really like not busy street, like you're aware of that. All good. Do your thing. Enjoy it. Walk
Hey.
slow. Have fun. If you're going to be on a crowded sidewalk, there's a lot of people around. You can tell there's a lot of people around. Let's stick to the right side of that sidewalk. Let's start there.
Let's start there.
We're all walking on the right. This is America.
This is America.
This is America.
We pass like cars.
We pass like cars. We're going to stick to the right.
stick to the right.
If you're going to walk really slow, maybe walk a little bit further to the right.
Think of it
Let
like
people
passing
pass
in-
you on the left,
Thank
just
you.
like a car.
Just like a car. And that includes, I don't care if you're walking down the street with your boyfriend
Oh my God. Just
Or
let
your
him walk
best
in front
friend.
of you for a sec.
or your entire family.
Yeah.
If it's your entire family, we're walking single file. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Even just for a moment,
Yeah.
you might be able to walk by somebody at some point.
Yeah.
We love a buddy system of like 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And then like,
Flatten a little.
but then you have to like 2 and 2, and then they have to kind of conjoin into a single file line for a second.
for a sec.
We got to learn our windows. We got to
Yes.
get in there.
We're
Just a
looking
little bit.
around. We're seeing the people around us. We see
Yeah.
another group. We see another entire family coming past us. We think, let's
Yeah, you
keep
see
moving.
people coming this way.
Let's not bottleneck this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know one of my kind of tricks of things is if I am like walking and can kind of sense maybe there's somebody behind me and I'm like, they might be coming kind of fast, is instead of turning my entire body around to see or stopping, I will just glance into like the windows of buildings right next to me.
Yep.
So I can tell that there's like I'm like, oh, there's a person right the fuck behind me.
Yeah.
And then I'll just scoot over to the right a little bit or speed up.
Yes. Or just speed up.
Or speed up.
Hey, that's the next tip. Walk faster.
Walk faster.
You think you're walking fast?
You're not.
You're not.
You're not.
You're not. I don't care if you think you have nowhere to be.
You have somewhere to be.
You have somewhere to be. And
Yeah.
you know who does have somewhere to be? The person right behind you.
Yeah. If we get to a curb, like end of a street, the other street is currently crossing.
Correct. Yes.
Let those people walk on the sidewalk, like move out of their way.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. So that they can get out of traffic.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. Just like a
Again,
car.
but that's called just being aware. If you look over and you see people are crossing the street
Yeah.
and you're standing in the middle of the path.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
let's move over.
Yeah. And like walk signals don't really mean a lot to us.
Oh my
here.
God, that's so true. Every time someone visits me, they think I'm acting so insane.
Yeah.
We're not going to get anywhere if we
Stop at every crosswalk.
and wait like good girls and boys.
Yeah.
Should we take it down to the subways?
Should we go underground for a second?
Let's go underground
Should
here.
we go underground, my friends?
This is where I'm going to get passionate.
Oh man. Big.
Stand aside and let the people off the train
Before you get on.
before you fucking get on the train.
That drives me crazy.
I will yell at people.
I will unabashedly shove people out of the way
Yeah.
and scream, let the people off.
How do you expect to fit on this train
Literally.
if I don't get off of it?
And like, there's going to be time. I know people are maybe stressed for
Yes.
like, the doors are going to close. They're not.
They're not.
And also because most of the trains are operated by humans.
Yes.
Who are there.
Yes.
Peeking their heads out.
Yes.
To see. And if they see there's large crowds and everything, they're going to wait.
Correct.
They do.
Also, look around because I guarantee other subway doors have way less people around them.
That too. No, wait. Another
Okay.
thing about the subway stepping to the side. Part 2 to this. You step to the side. You let the people off. You get on the train. You walk all the way to the center.
Woo!
You walk to the. Bingley heard that one. You walk on that train. You keep walking,
Girl. Thank you for saying that.
Keep walking.
Thank you for saying that, sister. Okay, another thing. And another
and
thing.
another thing.
And another thing. I'm walking here. Another thing though, for real.
For real?
For
What is
real?
it?
If you have a giant ass backpack on,
Yeah.
or a giant ass tote bag, and you're getting onto a crowded train, semi-crowded,
Rush
at all.
hour.
Rush, especially if it's rush hour. Take that shit off.
Take the backpack off.
You're taking people out behind you. You don't even realize
Take
it.
the backpack off.
And a whole other person could stand there. Your giant ass backpack, like, is taking
the
up so much
amount of
space.
these tall motherfucking
It's a-
finance brothers.
It's always them.
I said finance brothers.
These finance brothers. That's who they
I'm
are.
using their government name.
No,
the
that
finance
is-
brothers.
That is exactly what I'm calling them from now on.
But the tall finance brothers.
Those fucking finance brothers.
That I'm 5'3". I know
Yeah.
you guys can't tell I'm sitting in a chair or you're just hearing my voice discombobulated.
Yeah.
I am 5'3". When you're 6 feet tall and you have a backpack on, you're hitting me in the head with that.
in the face.
You're
yes.
literally in my face, in the back of my head.
Yes.
You're like breaking my neck.
Yep.
And you don't even know.
And you don't even know.
Or the purses, like these girlies with these like giant fucking tote bags. I'm like, just take it off and hold it in front of
Right
you.
here.
Balance it on your feet if you don't want it to touch the floor. Like I've done that. Or
You do a
between-
penguin.
I do it between my feet, the penguin.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's
Yes.
more room for people.
And
you're not hitting
you're
people.
aware of where your shit is. And
That
you're not
too.
hurting other people.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's literally like 8 a.m. or 5 p.m.
exactly. Take it off. Yeah, if there's nobody on the train, who cares?
Sure. Wear your
Yeah,
backpack,
wear
sling
your
it around,
backpack.
put it on the seat next to you.
Dance.
Whatever.
Do whatever you want to do.
Dance.
Dance.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else? Stop leaning on the poles.
Oh my God, yes. that drives me
I've seen some pole leaners
crazy.
recently.
Leaning on the poles.
There's 20 people standing in this little section, and you think you can lean on the pole?
Here's the thing, somebody will lean up against a pole and I will fully put my little hand in there.
Yep.
So I'm like rubbing up against them.
Yep.
I have no shame. I don't care.
I do not care.
And then I'll look at them. I'll be like
Eye contact, unblinking.
staring, unblinking. So I'm just like, the audacity.
The audacity.
You think this pole's yours?
Yeah. Okay, go on.
What do you got? Eli's
You
got.
said you
Eli,
share.
let's
Eli,
talk
you
about
share
from our
one.
native New Yorker.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Let's hear from you.
There's one crucial one in here,
Oh.
which I think is adjacent to manspreading, which I don't think you actually explicitly mentioned
No, but we
manspreading.
could.
But it, obviously the idea is people need to take up exactly one seat, and they
Yes.
take up more.
Correct.
Yeah.
Manspreading is an evil in this world.
Yes.
But I think men and women and all people put their bags on the seat next to them, and it's
They do.
unacceptable behavior.
That's
it's
unacceptable.
it's a subway
behavior.
crime.
That's a subway crime.
and,
Subway crime.
and they deserve, just this week, I saw a woman get on the train and she was in jean shorts and her ass was out. Like it wasn't that big of a deal, but
And that's okay.
But
Hey,
her,
no
ass, her
worries.
ass was out.
Happy for her.
And I thought, oh, is she going to sit down though on the subway?
She's gonna.
And she didn't, but she ended up sitting on her partner's lap. And I was like, oh, that's
What's worse?
I was like, oh, either way, that was bad.
Either way, I didn't like it.
Eli, when you were a teenager, did you ever make out with anybody on the train?
No.
Okay,
But that's-
because
I'm
these
not a
teenagers are making
Yeah.
out on the train
I'm
sometimes.
not a PDA kind of guy.
Yeah, you're not. That's
But
so true.
but yeah, obviously people I know would make out on the train.
Yucky.
You know who deserves a spot in hell? The train's super packed already as it pulls into the station, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's people from all parts of the train that need to get off, and there's somebody probably who was forced to stand in the door. Not forced. I love being standing in the door is
Oh,
a
I
good
love
spot.
to stand in the door. If I'm
Good
not sitting,
spot.
I prefer
I'd
to stand in the
love
door.
to stand in the door. That person stands off and aside to let the people
Either off
off.
and aside or just like as small. Make yourself as small.
Make yourself
as you
small.
can
No,
possibly
I'm saying those people are angels.
be. Yes.
But as soon as it's clear, they're the first person back on the train.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
They get to go on first.
They go on first. And sometimes these people will be trying to push past the person who so graciously ushered
Ushered the people into the
the
next
people
stage of their
safely off.
lives.
Exactly. And
To the
you're
next
going to try to push back that angel?
Yeah, move.
Hell.
Hell. Go to hell.
You got negative points today.
Negative.
Negative points.
Also,
Points deducted.
The other people that should go to hell is, sorry, Eli, mostly men who do not stand up for pregnant women,
Oh my God.
women with children,
Yep.
small children or strollers,
Yep.
old people.
Old people. Stand
up for them. If you see them and you are young and capable, get
Stand
the
up.
fuck up out of your seat. Get the fuck up. You do not, I don't care how many hours you just worked. Get the fuck up.
Get the fuck up.
Let them sit. So we've taken our subway ride. We stepped out of the way. We let people off. We got on. We walked in the middle.
We were good boys and girls.
We were good boys and girls. We let other people sit. We were polite. We were aware. We got off our train. And now maybe we're at the L train. We're heading into Union Square and we're going to go up to take the 6. And there's an escalator, Maggie.
Oh, whoa.
Tell us what we should do here.
Okay, well, where should I stand on the escalator if I don't want to walk? I just want to ride the escalator.
Is it
Right?
or left?
Or right in the middle.
Or right in the middle, take up all the space you can. 2 hands on either side.
If we
hey,
remember.
okay, it does depend on the size of the escalator.
True.
Because the one that we used to live off in Harlem,
No room.
it was a one guy kind of escalator.
Yeah, you're either standing or you're walking.
And so, and if everybody's walking, you're walking.
yeah.
If everybody's standing,
If everybody's
sorry.
walking, you gotta walk.
you
Sorry.
gotta walk. Be nice.
Knees to chest unless you're disabled. No
Knees
worries.
to chest. Unless you're disabled,
Yeah, then no
you're
worries.
allowed.
You take your
You
time.
get a free pass.
But if you got working arms and legs.
If you got working arms and legs, let's go. Let's get
go.
up these stairs.
Yeah.
Or these escalators.
Yeah.
If it is a 2-man, like 2-sided, there's room. We're gonna step to the right, boys and girls.
It's like the highway. The
It's like
right
the highway.
is going to be the slow lane
Yeah.
or the like not moving lane.
Yeah.
In this case,
And we're gonna
we-
let this line of people go up the left
let
side.
the people pass.
We're gonna let them walk. And hey, boys and girls, if you're on that left side, you're walking.
You're walking.
Walk up the stairs. Don't stop.
You're walking.
You're walking. I'm walking here.
My favorite thing to do in regards to anybody who's not following any of these rules is go, excuse me, like really bitchy.
Excuse me, yes. Or my favorite is I brush past people and go, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. I'm audibly flailing my arms.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna show you I'm exasperated.
One time I was, once again, it's always at the Prince Street RW.
It's always the Prince too.
But because there's so many tourists now in Soho.
Yeah.
So
Hey, welcome.
Hey, no worries, come on over. But just think about this when you come. Don't be weird about it. But a lot of times tourists will get to the top of the stairs like as if they were going to go down and then stop and then
Yes.
fully block it. And I'm
Yes.
right behind them. And this happened once where I was walking up. These girls like fully stopped in front of me and blocked the entire stairway. And I
Perfect.
said, excuse me. And right when I did it, another girl right next to me said it at the same time in the exact same tone. We both went, excuse me, together.
I'm dead.
And then we both looked at each other and we were like,
New York. Cute. Beautiful. Wait, okay. And then Maggie, this brings me to my last point, I
Okay.
think, about the subways. So we've ridden our escalator
Yeah.
up. We're coming to our exit. We're
Yep.
exiting the subway of it all.
yeah.
We get to the turnstile.
Okay.
Who do you personally think gets right of way
Ooh.
when entering and exiting a turnstile? The people getting on the subway or the people exiting the subway?
Okay. I think if you're walking up, say I'm exiting the subway
Yeah.
and I'm walking up to the turnstiles and I see that there are already people at specific turnstiles tapping in before I've even really approached.
Yes.
I think we continue as is. We let the energy continue to move. Now, if I'm approaching a turnstile and somebody from the other side is approaching it and we get there at the same time, Exeter gets right of way.
Okay.
Unless it's a small station, the train is pulling into the station actively behind me and they need to catch it and they look scared.
Be aware.
And they look scared.
Yes.
And like they look frantic.
Let them go.
I'm going to let them come through. Especially if I'm not in a hurry. I'm like, girl, catch this train.
I think the answer is whatever side I'm on.
That's so true.
I'm like, well, let me off.
I'm like, the L train's here.
I'm late to work. Let me get off. Or I'm going the other way and I'm like, I'm trying to get home.
Yeah.
Or I'm late to work. Let me get on this train. The L train's here.
I usually feel as though, it depends. If I'm on my way home, I'm like, I've got the patience.
I feel like I always have the right of way no matter what. I'm like, currently I have the right of way.
That's the honest answer.
And the other side, I'm like, well, currently I have the right of way. But also I think it should still follow traffic rules where like if say there's 4 turnstiles, the people exiting should take the 2 on the right and the people entering should take the 2 on the left or their current right.
Yeah, but
so it should be a coming and going of this.
Sometimes it was a rush hour train and 100 fucking people just got off the train, as Stephen Sondheim once said.
Yeah, which drives me crazy too.
I wish it was 100 fucking people just got off of the train.
Another 100 people just got off of the train.
100 fucking people just got off of the train. Anyway.
Hey, we should call him and
wow.
Change it. He's dead. Anyways, no, that drives me crazy though when there are 100 fucking people getting off the train and they use all 4 turnstiles and then there's people standing there waiting to tap.
They should have one. They should have one.
They give them one. Let them have one. At least like the farthest to the right.
Oh, can I say one? Oh my God, I didn't realize how much stuff I had to say to people about the subway.
Yeah.
They need to put me in charge of like PSAs for the subway, you and me.
It's just gonna be us being like, guys, you fucking idiots.
You idiots. Okay, but another thing, so we're tap to pay now. Update. If you haven't been to New York in a while.
Update.
You don't need a subway card. It's so much simpler now.
They don't exist.
They don't even exist.
You can get an Omni card, which is like a tap card, or just literally use your iPhone.
You have an iPhone that has you have a phone that has tap to pay. You have a card that has tap to pay.
Yeah.
If you're using your phone for tap to pay, here's the secret. You don't have to enter your passcode. You don't have to scan your little eyeballs. You don't have to do anything. If you just tap it you don't have to double click and click on your card. You know how like they're always fucking standing in front doing that a million times?
Well, some people like me are having to change to a specific card, Maggie, okay? No, like tap to pay, like it's like same as if you're at a coffee shop. Like it just
comes up.
Yeah.
So all you have to do, don't think about it. Don't think about it.
It's just go,
tap. It says go, you go.
Yeah.
Tap, it says go, you go.
It says go, you go.
You hold it there, it'll say it.
Go, you go.
Don't click anything. Don't put your password in. Don't look it in the eyeballs.
Just go.
Just go.
Just go. Yeah, or just like, or if you know,
5,
like,
6, 7, 8.
Again, like me, I have to pick because Omni hates me and has blocked like 4 of my cards.
What's going on with that, by the way? You need to fix that.
You have to physically call them and you know me, I'm not calling anybody.
Oh my God.
I'll have you do it.
I will do it.
No, because I had like one charge that got like a charge back on it for some reason and it never went through. And when I tried to go on the website to pay it, they were like, you have to call to like write this $275 payment. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that. So it blocked my card, needless to say. So now it only accepts my Venmo card.
To them.
Oh yeah. So it accepts my Venmo card. So I always have to use
random.
that. But so I have to like.
But Bailey, can I tell you something else?
No, wait.
Okay.
Let me say what I'm going to say. Okay. Let me say what I'm going to say.
I already have a solution for you.
I do my Apple Pay. I have to open it because my card that pulls up first is like my Visa for tap to pay. And I'm going to keep that as my first card. Don't say anything. I'm not done. And then I have to go to my correct Venmo card to tap it to go through the turnstile. Okay. But here's the thing. When I'm walking down the subway stairs, I know I'm going to have to do this. So I go ahead, click, eyes, choose the card. It's pulled up. So when I walk up to the turnstile, I'll just go doop, and walk through.
Can I blow your mind?
What?
If you look in your settings, you can choose auto transit card and it doesn't have to be your regular main one.
Really?
Yes. So you go through there and then I'll show you after this.
You have to show me after
this. And you can click your Venmo card to be like your like Metro card.
Well, I didn't know all that. Okay. I feel like hold my hand. We got a little heated and a little aggressive. And I feel like a lot of New Yorkers do share these sentiments with us.
Yes.
And I'm scared now that we've made the non-New Yorkers scared and nervous.
Yeah.
And I just want to say to those out there that are going to come to New York one day, you're going to have a great time.
You're going to have a great time, honey.
And here's the thing. New Yorkers are going to be mean to you.
Yeah.
but it's with love.
It's with love.
It's all with love. And they're going to aggressively help you get to where you need to be.
Correct.
They are not going to let anybody be left high and dry.
Correct.
That is the thing about New Yorkers is they're not going to be super nice about it.
No.
But they're going to help you out.
They're going to be
If
annoying.
you look lost and confused, they're going to help you. If you ask somebody for help, they're going to help you.
Yes.
And you might get somebody who's really super kind and sweet, and that happens too.
Yeah.
But like,
overall.
but overall, the New Yorkers are here to help you. They really are.
Yeah.
I've had nothing but lovely experiences. Like I've never had anybody like punch me in the face because I asked directions, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I'm here to assuage your fears.
Yes.
A little bit.
Please, just ask for help if you're scared.
Oh my God, yeah. Maggie and I were saying earlier today, we were talking about this that we were going to talk about. And we were saying how like we've had multiple people that have asked us for directions. And we've been like, come on with me. And like pull them onto the train and fully babysit for like 4 subway stops. Push them off when it's their stop.
I'll have people come up to me with Google Translate. Like, in like Russian. They're like, how do I get to this station? I'm like, oh,
and you're like, here we go.
And sometimes it's not simple.
No, it's not.
Sometimes I'm like, we're going to have to transfer 2 trains.
Or they're like, what like train takes me to this area? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I ride this train 4 stops every day and that's it.
If someone asks me questions about the PATH train, I
don't know.
I'm not quite certain.
I'm not
quite certain about that.
I'm not quite certain.
I'm not going to New Jersey often.
No.
And definitely not by PATH train.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, have I told you about the time I was standing? I'm sure you have this same thing. I don't know if I have this even more because I'm like very short, unassuming. I just look like bland and nice, I guess. My resting face is kind of sad, not mean. Sure. So I do end up getting a lot of people that ask me for directions. I think I'm like a safe human to people, which like I'm happy to be.
Totally.
But people ask me for directions. They ask me like if they're on the right place. They ask me like whatever random questions. They sit next to me always. I never get to sit alone because people always are like, I'll sit next to that girl instead of this scary looking man.
Of course.
Whatever. But so
you
there's
probably smell good.
And I probably smell good. I hope so. But I had this lady come and I was like kind of turned to her from behind. I was at like the Columbus Circle station, tapped me on the shoulder to ask me a question, I assume. I turn around and like take my headphones off and she looks me in the eyes and goes, oh. As soon as she saw my white ass face, she was like, you don't speak Spanish.
She saw your ass and thought you spoke Spanish.
She saw my booty and she was like, that girl might speak some Spanish. And then I turned around and she said, no, she does not. And I went, you're right. I'm so sorry. I don't.
No, anytime I'm with Nick.
I said, lo siento.
Lo siento. Anytime I'm with Nick, he speaks Spanish and he always helps people.
Yeah, at least
Spanish.
he could.
Yeah.
But you by yourself, like you could maybe fuck through it a little bit.
I can do it a little.
Yeah.
I can tell him left and right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. But yeah, I've done the Google Translate before.
Yeah.
I've like babysat people, brought them on the train before.
One time.
Or I'm like,
you got this. Right, get
I
off.
love
This is
sending
your
people
stop.
on their correct
This is your
way.
stop. Get off. Good luck.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God. And then I think about them the rest of the day.
The rest of the day, I'm like, what if I told them the wrong direction? I have fully told people the wrong directions too before and then walked away and been like, oh my God. Not on purpose. And then like I
that
Googled
happened to
myself.
me with those PATH train guys. I think about them to this day. I gave them I steered them wrong.
Yeah.
I'd sent them to the wrong train station entirely on the wrong train line. So y'all, we've been talking about the subways.
Speaking of y'all, we've been talking about the subways forever and we're going to keep talking about the subways. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry.
We actually thought we had the greatest idea ever. We're going to rank the subway system.
Ranking the subway system today. This is our ranking. I think it's up for debate.
This is a personal ranking.
I actually would really love to get people in the comments fighting about
No,
this.
yeah, I want you to tell us your favorite train and your least favorite train and why.
And why.
I need descriptions. You can't just say a train. I need to know why. Why do you hate it?
Yes, exactly. Why do you hate it? Why do you love it?
Let's talk about it.
Get in the comments and fight each other like we used to.
Okay, so are we starting from the top and going down or from the bottom and going up?
I think we start from the top
Like
and go
low to
down.
bottom?
I think we go top and down.
We just go our favorites to least favorites?
Yeah, because the drama's at the bottom.
The drama's at the bottom.
Yeah.
This is good. Okay, so we're going to go through each. And my friends that are New Yorkers, that live in New York, have lived in New York, have been to New York, you're going to maybe get it. You're going to have opinions. I want you to share them.
Yeah.
Those that don't live in New York, you have trains that you ride that are your favorites, your least favorites for various reasons.
I will not bore you with we were going to have a
We're not going to tell you the history part. But I know I literally, when we were writing our outline for this episode, I was
Maggie
like, and then
says
Maggie's
boring
going to
history.
share a boring history thing.
I love history of New York. But the brief history.
You just said I'm not going to share.
No.
The brief history. Okay, what?
And in other cities, it feels like all the trains are kind of the same.
Yeah.
In New York, originally all of the subway lines were like owned independently by different people and different companies.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so this is why the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are one way, and all the letters are one way.
What do you mean one way?
So you know how like the 1, 2, 3 are both tiny and they both are the same size and they both like have some, like if you start looking at the design of the subway stations, they look similar to each other versus the like A, B, C, D stations look different. The trains are bigger, the tunnels are wider.
Huh.
And that's because there was an IRT line and then there was an IND line.
Interesting.
And they were like, did different things.
Okay.
Anyway, look into it.
Okay.
We should go to the Transit Museum.
We should go to the Transit Museum. We should have done that before
literally
this.
should have done that. Anyway.
We're going to start with our favorite train. Number 1, best train in New York City goes to
the A.
Just start at the beginning.
The A train will get you from the tippity top of Manhattan to the tippity bottom.
Tippity bottom. And then some.
And then some.
Number 2.
The Q.
Maggie just tried to make a Q with her body for those that are listening.
Have you ever tried to make a Q? That's
Have you
hard.
ever tried to make a Q with your body? Because it's very, if you guys could just send your submissions of that,
Okay.
I'd love to see it.
The Q.
Why the Q for you?
Have you been to those Upper East Side Q stations?
Oh yeah,
Wakanda.
those are nice.
And it's also an express train, so it'll get you somewhere fast.
That's true. Number 3.
You don't think so?
No.
The 7.
That was not a 7. 7. Wait, why do you think the 7? I disagree.
Fast.
Number 4.
You don't like the 2, 3 train?
You just like are saying the weirdest things. Okay.
What are you going to put as number 4?
I can't believe you haven't said the CE yet.
I think the CE are perfectly mid.
I like the C. The E I don't love as
The
much.
E is crazy.
No, it's like, it's deeply haunted.
That's why I'm not putting it in my top
Okay,
5.
so you would rank the 2, 3 above the CE.
100%.
Okay, so tell me why you like the 2, 3.
Fast.
Fast. Maggie just is all about efficiency over here. The 2, 3 has the same problem for me sometimes as the 5, 6, no,
4,
the
5.
4, 5 trains.
They're sisters.
Because they're sisters, where it's deeply haunted and unsettling to me because the doors are not aligned.
Yeah.
The 2, 3, not always.
Yeah.
Only some of them are like this.
Yeah.
Some of them look just like the 1. But the doors are not aligned with one another. So then the benches are in like weird convoluted shapes and I get uncomfortable. I don't like it.
That's wild.
I don't like that. So after that, we did rank the CE. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So number 5 was the 2, 3. Number 6, the CE.
Yeah. Reliable.
Yeah. Even though these are like different trains, like I would honestly like rank the C higher.
Agreed.
I would have gone C, 2, 3, E.
Okay. That's
You
fair.
know? Next,
NRW.
whatever number we said, NRW.
I think they're perfectly mid. Like if the R's fucking up, the W won't be. If
Yeah.
the W's fucking up, the R won't be. So I think they can like, because they have each other to
Yeah.
lean on.
Next is the J.
Number 7 is the J for
Number
us.
7 is
Yeah.
the J.
Hey, no worries.
Hey.
Just the J train.
Next
the
is
M
the M train. What do you got against the M?
Nothing. It's in the middle.
The Z.
Mysterious.
Elusive.
The Z.
Exclusive as well.
Elusive and exclusive. I've never been on the Z. It's the only train on the system I've never been on.
But then, okay, fun fact, Jay-Z,
Yep.
the artist, lived off of the Marcy stop over here in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
which is where the J and the Z train are.
Yep.
And I know there was another reason why he named himself Jay-Z, but like that was another part was like an homage to his old stop, the Jay-Z train.
Cute.
Yeah.
I'd have nothing bad to say
We have
about it.
nothing to say about
good
it.
to say. So if people who take the Z train could speak up,
Talk about the Z. Let's hear about it.
we'd like to know. Or as they would say anywhere else in the world, Z.
The Z train. Next is the BD.
The BD.
You just called it the big dick.
The big
Do you-
dick,
Do
yeah.
you call it that?
That's what my friends and I used to call it. The BD, I've been wronged enough. Well, because the B doesn't run on the weekends.
The B doesn't run on the weekends.
So I'm already like,
Already mad about it.
I'm already mad about
Girl,
it.
so confusing.
Especially when we lived off of it. I was like, what if the B ran?
What if the B would
What if
run?
the B was
But
working?
What if the B ran?
And then the D is perfectly fine, but with like the Yankees of it all, like living off of
That's
it
true.
was annoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 4 and the 5.
People are going to be mad about this. Here's what I have to say about the 4 or 5. It's fast. It is the most fucking crowded train at rush hour.
It really is. It's always so crowded.
Miserable. It's never fucking air conditioned enough.
No.
None of them are, but especially the 4 or 5 because the Union Square like train platforms are the hottest ones.
Yeah.
Like factually in the summer, the Union Square, the most people faint on those platforms. And the 4 or 5 stops there.
Ugh. Yeah, the 4 and the 5. And again, like I already said earlier, haunted with the configuration of the chairs and the doors. I hate it.
Haunted.
I'll never get over it. I hate it.
Haunted.
And the lighting in there is horrible.
Bad.
It's so bright
Yeah.
and like white.
And small. They're
And
small, skinny
small.
trains.
I
I don't
hate
like
it.
it. But in the middle of the day, whatever, it's
I
fine.
hate
I
it.
mean, it's not the worst train, but
like I would honestly prefer the 6, even though the 6 is a local train.
agree.
It's like cuter.
No, and all the time they would literally be like, you are going to get to where you're going faster getting onto
Just
a local
on the
train.
6, yeah.
The like announcers would be like,
'Cause it goes to the
please
same place.
do not take the express train, take the local.
Yeah.
I think
it's
the 6 is
warmer
next.
lighting. It's next. Why would you rank it lower?
Because there's so many stops.
So you're ranking this next.
Yeah.
The 1 train and the 6 train, you're ranking them together. I would put the 6 higher. The train configuration is nice and aesthetically pleasing for me.
Yeah.
They're little, they're small and like skinny, but like it's usually like the orange trains.
And they're never
The nice
too
seats.
crowded.
They're never too crowded.
Yeah.
The lighting is a little warmer, so it's kind of cozy.
Yeah.
And the 6 train does this fun little thing when it gets into the station, at least at Union Square. I don't know if it's the other one.
It's only that one.
where the
yeah.
greats go out to meet the train.
Yeah, I love that.
And I think it's so like cutesy, fancy. It has its own little pizzazz.
Anyways,
But
yeah.
then the 1 train, yeah, same thing.
The 1 and the 6 just have too many stops.
Yeah, no,
that's
the 1
that's my problem.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you rank the L so low?
Because if the L fucks you up, it's over.
Yeah.
You have no other options.
Yeah.
If the L is working, best train in New York.
Yeah, I do love
because
it.
you can be connected to every single one of these train lines immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you ever call the L train the smell?
No, I've never
No.
called it the smell, but it does smell sometimes.
And it's just like if it fucks you, it's the smell.
it's the smell.
It's the smell.
The fuck me up train.
The F.
F stands for fuck me.
F stands for, well, fuck me.
The amount I have been wanting to rip my skin off on the F before because it has fucked me up so much.
Yeah. And our lowest ranked
Our
train.
loser, biggest loser.
The biggest loser of tonight is, you know who you are, the G train.
The fucking G train.
No, I hate the G train.
Hate the G train.
I hate the G train.
Never coming.
What's she trying to do?
Every time you get to the G train, 12 minutes away.
12 minutes minimum. Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
The S trains.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them. They're just shuttles.
Yeah, like maybe they're actually the best.
And there it is, y'all. That
Yeah.
is the trains ranked.
I've ridden everyone except for the Z.
I have ridden all those, yeah, except for the Z.
I know I'm pretty consistently
Allegedly.
ridden most of them.
Yeah.
Streets will make you feel brand new.
Maggie,
Bailey.
it's time.
for the
Spelling bee.
dun dun da 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 dun da 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 da.
Yeah.
Give me my word.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Maggie,
Yeah.
there is a bridge
Okay.
named after an explorer.
Oh no.
Can you please spell Verrazano?
Verrazano.
Verrazano.
It's tough, I know.
Is that the bridge in Staten Island?
I believe it connects Staten Island to Brooklyn.
Verrazano.
Uh-huh.
Verazano. Verrazano.
That's incorrect. But you were largely in the right place. You just needed double R, double Z.
I knew there was going to be a double letter, and then I said, let me just be a minimalist. Double
Let me
R,
be a minimalist.
double Z.
Double R, double Z. What's my word, Eli?
Are you familiar with this avenue and very small house that has become a museum, Onderdonk?
No. Onderdonk. I'm just going to give it my best college try. Onderdonk. Can I have the language of origin, please?
Ridgewood. It is the oldest Dutch colonial stone house in New York City.
Yes, I do know about
Onderdonk.
this.
Onderdonk. Anderdonk.
That's incorrect.
How is it?
It's Onderdonk.
Oh,
Onderdonk.
Onderdonk.
Donk.
Literally D-O-N-K. Donk.
Donk.
I was trying to be fancy with it. D-A-A-H-N-K.
I don't know enough about why the Dutch do all that, but
I would have said Onderdonk. Whatever, Eli.
for O?
Onderdonk.
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 We kind of yelled at everybody this
I'm sorry
this
that
episode.
I am sorry that we yelled.
Yeah.
We really lived up to the if we weren't New Yorkers before, we are now, because we really lived up to the reputation of being mean ass motherfuckers.
Okay. The thing is, like, living in New York, you are in each other's faces constantly.
We're being hardened.
And so it's a thing where it's like, let's be considerate of each other
Yeah.
because we're in each other's faces.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're from a small town, yes, you're used to like living in community, but the community involves a lot of alone time and a lot of like not a lot of stimulus.
Yeah.
And we're constantly being stimulated and by each other.
Yes.
So these small things make a big difference in how your day feels.
Yeah.
You know?
Just be aware.
Just
That's all
be
it is.
aware.
Be aware, be mindful, be polite.
Yes.
All good.
And be nice to people.
Be nice to
This is something,
people.
I'll leave us with this.
Okay.
When I first moved to New York, I thought I had to put on my like mean face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I don't wear my mean face every now and then, but learning to like that I could literally just like smile and be nice to like the old Dominican man on the like street.
Yeah.
And like he wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
And he
They
was
do. They
super
usually
sweet.
do.
Oh my God. And then you have a cute little person saying hi to you every day. And you're saying hi to somebody, and then you have your little bits of community.
Yeah, you build your community. You get your bodega guy. You get your coffee shop that you go to every day. They know your order before you even walk in. It's ready. You have your same people at like the bar that you go to every Friday night. It's like a beautiful little
best.
world, little bubble, little
You have your
community.
bartender that gives you your free drinks. It's great.
Yeah.
You have your Subway performers that you're like, hey.
Hey, you sang that last week, and this week it sounded even better.
It
Great work.
sounded even
Great work.
better. Good job.
Good job.
You have amazing food. You have amazing culture. Everything you want
Yes.
is at your fingertips.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is be considerate of others
Yeah.
while you do it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Explore it.
Spread joy and love.
Spread joy and love.
Yes. Oh, right. That was Bailey.
That was Maggie.
New York, it's a hell of a town. The Bronx is up and the Battery's down. The whole town rides in the hole in the ground. New York, it's a hell of a town.
Make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, this is Maggie
And Bailey,
from the podcast.
remember,
If you could please like
comment,
and subscribe.
bye.